So what is your name?
Olabode Fashola.
Olabode, why did you take part in the campaign of Israel?
I took part in the campaign of Israel because of my immigration life.
Your immigration problem.
Yeah. I had the immigration problem for more than 10 years. And then, so when I came to the church, I used to hear about the church, but I didn't take it seriously because I was born a Muslim. So anything concerning Christianity was in my way. But I do go to church occasionally just to look for ladies. When I came to UCKD, it was different because the pastor said, you will never be able to do that here, and God will never allow you to do that in this place. So I said to him, I said, how am I going to solve my problem? He said, first of all, you have to trust in God, and then you need to send your passport to the Home Office because for all those years, I had my passport with me. And he was like, how is God going to help you if you have your passport with you? So I sent my passport to the Home Office. When the campaign came, because I've heard so much about the church, it was like, here we go. That's what they've been saying because I used to pass through Brixton. They had a branch in Brixton, and I used to knock them off. Even they would give me the city news, and someone would give their testimony inside the city news. Even though I had that problem, I'll be laughing at them inside the city news.
So they solved the problem, you saw, but you are laughing at them with that problem.
Yeah, that it's all fake, that they are putting up front. So when I came, and the campaign came, and I had to sacrifice, I was in two ways. But I remember that before I came to this church, I prayed for 7 days for God to show me the way, where He is. And then when the pastor was speaking, the more the days are coming, drawing near, the more the pastor was speaking with assurance in his heart that this is what's going to happen to you if you take part in this. But he wasn't speaking to me, he was speaking generally to the church, but it was as if it was meant for me. So then one day, God just spoke to me that, look, you asked me for 7 days where I am. Here I am. And if you want to see a result, you have to put me to test. So I decided to give everything.
What was your everything?
My savings, my salary for that week. I gave everything that I had to. I used to live in Peckham then. I had to walk from Peckham to Moorgate Station, where I used to work every single day. There are times that it was really hard. Even after the campaign, I kept on pushing. And it was really hard. And one Monday, I was coming from work, walking back because there was no food in the house, and tears were coming out of my face. And then as I got to London Bridge, it was like I couldn't walk anymore, like my legs were gone. And then I sat down, and all of a sudden I just remembered that this is service for 7:30. You have to be there. And I walked to the service. As I entered the service, and the service...
So you had given everything you had
for the campaign.
To the point you couldn't take a bus to go to the church. You were walking to go to the church.
Because I want to make sure that I gave everything.
And how did you feel about it?
It was really hard for me because there was no food in the house. I have to walk basically to church, but church was just down the road to me. So
but that moment when you felt the pain, what did you remember your sacrifice?
I do remember my sacrifice, and I actually said to God that if it doesn't work, I'm going to print leaflets, post it around that Jesus is a liar and UCKD are lying. So when I got to the church on that Monday, and then the pastor was just speaking about that, look, God said to Joshua, wherever you walked upon. He wasn't talking to me, but it was like it was meant for me. And he was saying that for 3 times, God told him, be strong and be courageous. That you have to keep pushing, even though you're giving your all. That same night after the service, I called my sister. I said to my sister, I said, I'm going to the Home Office the next day. And my sister said, never say you have a sister in this country because I haven't got my stay. Don't let them come and arrest me. I called my best friend.
So your sister said,
never say
don't tell them that you have a sister.
Yeah.
In other words,
you are mad, that you've gone mad.
In other words, they're going to arrest you and they're going to come after me.
Yeah. So when I called my best friend, he says to me that I think your pastor is brainwashing you. They've had too many people in the church, so maybe they want them to deport half of them. I said, no, he didn't even speak to me. He didn't speak to me. The next day, I woke up 4 o'clock. By 5 o'clock, I was already in the Home Office, waiting. And normally, they have so many securities there that you cannot just go in there. They have to send the invitation letters and note that you are coming.
So you could not just go in and talk to you anymore?
Can't.
But you did?
I did. Every time they come near, they would just pass me by, the securities, they would just pass me by. When I got to sit in front of the lady that was supposed to interview me, she asked me, where's your invitation letter? I said, I haven't. And she was like, how did you get in here? This is like security breach. And then all of a sudden, she said, okay, what's your case? I said, no. She said, who invited you here? Because you didn't have invitation letter. I said, God. And then she stood up, she walked away, she came back. She said, there's no Godwin and there's no Godin. So
there's no one with this name.
No one called Godwin or Godin, because she thought I was just shorting the name. So I said, no, God. And she said, what? I said, God. And she said, God in heaven. Did he send angels to you? Or he knows your mobile number? And the lady just threw her chair back and she walked away. Then the supervisor came and the supervisor said to me, who sent you here? And I said, God. And the supervisor walked away and told the lady,
he's mad.
He's mad. At that time, I thought to myself, right, I'm going back to being a Muslim. But for everybody, I will let them know that Jesus is a liar and you CKD are lying. So as I stood up, just about to turn, the lady pulled her chair back and she said, sit down, I'm going to help you. And then it was like amazing to me. And then I started crying. And she said, no, I'm going to give you a number and you're going to fax this number. This number belongs to the director of immigration. And I don't know why I'm doing this. When I walked out of that place, it was like, yes, God is real now. And then that's how I got my stay.
So
and
what
today,
happened after that?
From that moment when they gave me my stay, now I've got my properties. And then I'm happily married inside the church.
So now you have your stay, you have properties, and you are happily married.
Yeah.
But you didn't choose anyone in the church just to get your stay and leave her.
No, I got my stay before marriage.
So you are happily married now. Does the campaign work?
Oh, mother, it works. It's unbelievable because, like they used to say that, don't knock it on it until you have tried it. I've been knocking it before even coming to the church. I've been knocking the church down, saying there's no God. But now I can actually see it does work because everything that I have campaigned, I have sacrificed for, I have always received.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Okay, there's more to come, right? Amen. Thank you.